Cape York Peninsula, still one of the great drives in this country, and although they've done a lot of work on the roads, believe me, they're still pretty rough in parts. So whatever you're driving, be warned, may not come back the same way it left. You can expect sand and bumps and corrugations. They're the biggest killer. They'll shake your car to bits, trust me. And there's the odd creek crossing, some dry, some wet. They become impassable during the wet season, of course. And at any stage you have to be prepared to find this and have to do a bit of this to get around. This one wasn't too bad, at least I could clear it. But sometimes you've got no choice but to blaze a trail through the scrub to get around. And then you've got the country's most expensive 50-metre ferry ride across the Jardine. But don't let any of it put you off. It is a fantastic adventure and well within your reach. Cafe owner Greg Westacott from the old fishing village of Portland Roads agrees.
It's possible now for anybody. You know, the adventurers, they still have their challenges in the off roads, I suppose, in the roads that are challenges. But nowadays, anybody can come up here and enjoy the beautiful, well, what I call paradise.
Another supporter of the place is Christina Zenek, who's doing a field study of the palm cockatoo at nearby Iron Range.
There's a lot of birdos that come, and yeah, definitely you can't see a collectus anywhere else. You can see palm cockatoos maybe a little further north, like toward the Morton Telegraph Station or Bamaga. You definitely can see them, but you can see so much else here too.
And Fred Astaire there on his log is a magnificent rifle bird, performing in the hope of attracting a mate. Instead, he gets a juvenile male drop in for a look how it's done. So he carries on dancing, why not? This is a couscous. If you look closely, you'll see a pup moving in the pouch there. And just up the road, you'll find Chili Beach, where you can camp in the jungle right at the water's edge. Leave your name on the infamous thong tree and take in the beautiful sight of 1,000 shining starlings going to roost. A little further north is Captain Billy Landing. Not much left there now, just a pretty spot to camp and another place to leave your mark if you're so inclined. Then you've got the falls, Fruitbat, Elliot and Twin, perfect places to refresh yourself before hitting the tip. And this is why a lot of people come to the tip, to stand here, the northernmost point of Australia. There used to be a sign here saying as much, but obviously somebody's souvenired it. And we've got a replacement donated by the Griffiths of New South Wales. Do not steal, we are watching. No, I won't steal it, but this is it. But of course that's not quite it. You've still got Bamaga and Seychelles to see, the Thursday Island trips to take if you like, or maybe you'd prefer to stay and catch a fish off the Seychelles wharf with the locals. That's the bait there, and that's what they're catching with the bait, and this is the next step up the food chain. Never know what you'll catch off the Seychelles wharf. But what I caught was the Trinity Bay back to Cairns, because Claude had decided he'd had enough. He threw some shockies, and there was no way I was driving back over that road without suspension, so we got a lift in style. The Trinity Bay is a weekly line haul ship licensed to carry 50 passengers plus cargo. It's heavily booked in the dry season, but it does offer a great option in the wetter months as well, so you can leave later than you thought and not have to worry about getting stranded. The food's fantastic, and the 2-day trip's a great way to see the coastline. All in all, it was far more than I expected and Claude deserved. Thank you, Sea Swift.